How effective is the Russian S-500 against U.S.-Israeli stealth aircraft like the B-2 and F-22 F-35? The S-500 is more akin to the U.S. THAAD, Terminal High Altitude Area Defense. It is a ballistic missile defense system, not an anti-aircraft system. You can tell by the larger and fewer missile tubes, so it has no effect. In order to understand how these situations of aircraft versus radar play out, you first need to understand anti-air missile systems. Anti-air systems, whether they be anti-aircraft or otherwise, are not a single piece of equipment. There are many parts. There is the search radar, that is low-wavelength radar that finds targets. It does not get a precise track. Then we have the targeting radar. The targeting radar is what guides the missiles to their target. They usually get cued by the search radar. But in order for anything to happen, you need the control room, the command center. Then comes the missile launchers. Depending on the type of system, the launchers can carry different missiles. For example, the Patriot system has two main missiles, the hit-to-kill ones and the fragmentation warheads. So the effectiveness of the SAM surface-to-air missile is not dependent on how good a missile is or how good the radar is. It is about how good all the systems are and how well they work together. Let's talk about the radar itself. When a targeting radar sends out a wave, there is tons of returns from all over. The computer systems have to filter out all the clutter. Small returns get filtered out, large ones don't, and they become contacts that it can track. Now, what does radar stealth do? Stealth reduces the waves that bounce back to the targeting radar. As mentioned before, the radar must differentiate between what is a target and what isn't. So when the return from the stealth aircraft is small, the targeting radar mistakes it for background clutter. This is why fighting stealth is so hard. There is no real way to target it. There is no advanced radar that can just know that the bit of background clutter is a stealth jet. Once a stealth jet gets close enough, its radar return gets big enough for it to be targeted. Add circle, so it effectively reduces the range in which they can be detected. Now you might see online the magic stealth beating radar. Those radars are search radars like mentioned before. They use a low wavelength which stealth isn't optimized for. But that low wavelength does not give precise enough data to lock a missile onto the aircraft. Add circle. So yes, they detect stealth, but while useful, will not negate the advantages of stealth.